Choosing the right career. Single mindedness and firm determination are the qualities which are necessary to make a decision concerning one's future. Students who have just passed their matriculation or O level examination might not be mature enough to decide a correct and appropriate field for themselves. They might not be able to choose a field that is most suited to their abilities. Proper guidance is badly needed to help students to make a decision about their career. Usually, students are double minded. Their minds keep switching around different options. As they can't decide for themselves, they believe in whatever they hear, or they submissively join the field their parents decide for them. For instance, when a student comes to know that pre engineering has greater scope than pre medical, then his mind switches to that field even if he had decided to choose pre medical earlier. If the same student comes to know that computer science is better than all the other fields, then he suddenly becomes tense and confused and starts thinking about taking up this new field even if he has no idea about what it is. He can't come to a proper decision regarding his career as he has little or no idea about the existing fields and their scope. In most cases, students thus go for the opinion of other people, which might not always be right for them. Every student must be having his own interest, and according to it, he should choose the related field for further studies. His abilities and interests counts a lot, since these are the very factors which help him in studying and focusing on his subjects. For instance, a student who doesn't get admission in the field of his interest and is forced to take up some other field of study will not be able to study the subject properly in its true essence. Even if he tries his best, he might still not be able to cope up with the situation. He might not be able to study wholeheartedly. It is natural for students to take a keen interest in and to learn more and more about the subject they like. Any subject read without interest is useless, for it leads to poor learning and students thus get poor marks in exams. It is very difficult for a student to adjust to an unfamiliar subject. A student, for example, who has been studying science subjects since early classes will definitely be out of his depth if he has to study art subjects. The mind of a person develops according to his likes and dislikes. Someone having an artistic mind would have difficulty in adjusting to science subjects, and learning those subjects would prove a severe mental torture for him. There are many students who are forced by their parents to join a particular course of study. Most parents want their children to be doctor, though their children may not have any interest in that particular field. These parents don't care about the interest of their children, and their children do it to please their parents without any motivation and personal interest. So, what is the outcome? Do they really perform well in an uninteresting field? In our country, students are deprived of poor guidance. They join a field in which they are not interested at all, but they do so only for the sake of better job opportunities. This puts undue pressure on their minds. They fail in the exam, or they do not get the required percentage to pursue the field of their choice, and others left in the lurch. 2 of their years at least are wasted, and now they don't know what to do. They continue to study half heartedly and are glad when their studies are over. This is extremely harmful for our country, as the number of such students who are not qualified in any field is increasing dramatically. The abilities of students who are the pride of a nation due to whom a country makes progress are thus being mercilessly wasted. There must therefore be a guidance center to save our students. It should counsel them after assessing their interests and abilities about which field to choose. It should provide them the information about job opportunities in different fields. Setting up such a center will give rise to the hopes and ambitions of our students. Our country will easily have more happily adjusted professionals and will make progress by leaps and bounds. Thank you.